guys, welcome back to your YouTube channel Education for Security Market. I hope you already know that I already started a video series on RSI divergence. As a first part of RSI divergence video series, in my previous video, I classify RSI divergence and explain about RSI positive classical divergence. Hopefully you learned about RSI positive classical divergence from my last video. If you are watching this video for the first time, I request you to watch this video after watching first video of RSI divergence series. Otherwise, you will not understand anything. You get the first video link of RSI divergence series on description section. And this video is second part of RSI divergence series, and in today's video I am going to explain about RSI negative classical divergence. So let's begin. This is my charting platform, and at first let me plot RSI on my chart. Relative strength index, okay. Now it's fine. In my last video I classify about RSI divergence, but here I repeat once again. RSI divergence is basically two types. One is classical divergence and second one is hidden divergence. Classical divergence are two types. Classical positive divergence, that we already know about classical positive divergence, and classical negative divergence. And in this video I am going to explain about classical negative divergence. And another type of divergence are hidden divergence, and hidden divergence also two types: positive hidden divergence and negative hidden divergence. And remaining part of this picture I not cover here. In my upcoming video, step by step I cover everything. Before I explain classical negative divergence, I note down some important features of classical negative divergence. First point is always seen in uptrend. Means when price move in a uptrend. Point number one. In a uptrending market, classical negative divergence are created on chart. Second point is compare price high point with indicator high point. So this is our price and we have to draw indicator. Let me draw it. First price, then RSI. Price goes up, RSI also goes up. Price come down, RSI come down, no issue. Price make again a higher high, and same time RSI make a lower high. Every this point is swing high point of price, and every this point are swing low of price. Similarly, high point of RSI, low point of RSI. Point number one, classical negative divergence always seen in uptrend. So this is uptrend, this one is uptrend. Price may be 100, 120, 140 and 160, and RSI point will be 56, 58, 60 and 57. Now first point always seen in uptrend. This is uptrend. We already know every swing high is greater than another swing. So 120 is greater than 100, 140 is greater than 120 and 160 greater than 140. We can say this is a uptrend. This is a uptrend. Now second point, compare price high point with indicator high point. We have to compare price high point, this one, this point, and indicator high point, this point, this all point. Price 100 to 120, higher high, no issue. RSI 56 to 58, no issue. Again, price make higher high, 120 to 140. RSI also make a higher high, 58 to 60. And in this point, price make higher high on 40 to 160. But same time, RSI make a lower high, 60 to 57. And 57 is lower value than 60. Price make higher high and RSI or our indicator make lower high. This scenario known as RSI negative classical divergence. In my previous video, I show you RSI and price move on same way. 90%, 90 to 95% time RSI move with price, and rest of 5 to 10% time RSI not with price, not move with price. And this 5 to 10% time actually known as divergence. And when divergence create on chart, we get trading opportunity. So compare price high point with indicator high point. We already discussed it. Third point, this is number 2, must be price make higher high. What is the condition? Price make higher high. So here 140 is the price and second is 160. So price make higher high. Condition satisfied, and indicator make lower high. And this point is 60 and this one is 57. This is number 3. And number 4, this is actually minus negative. Negative classical divergence move price against the main trend. Meaning, as for example, price make higher high 100, 120, 140, 160. So this is a uptrend. And negative classical divergence move price against the trend. So classical negative divergence, if price rise up, when a negative classical divergence create on chart, price will come down. This is number 4 point. Number 5th point, which one I want to add, this is all negative classical divergence cannot change the main trend. So what is the meaning of this line? All negative classical divergence cannot change the main trend. Classical negative divergence means price will come down. Move to chart and hide this for some time. This is Bank Nifty future chart and this is our RSI. Let me convert candlestick to line chart. So we need some uptrending move. So price in uptrending move, and here we have to find out a negative classical divergence. This high point and this high point, price make higher high. Same time RSI value is RSI make lower high. Quickly check the RSI value 80.92 and 80.24. So price make higher high. RSI make lower high. So we spot a classical negative divergence on chart and we expect that price will come down. But in this case, price not fall downside, and price continue rise up. So this is an example of negative classical divergence. Let me change Bank Nifty to State Bank of India, and we need some upside move. And very recent time, this is chart of SBIN on daily time frame. Clearly seen price make higher high, and same time RSI make lower high, and this negative classical divergence helped the price to come down. Try to find out another example. In this case, back to back to negative classical divergence. Price make higher high. This point is 397.05 and 406.95. Price make higher high, and same time RSI value is 84.07. Sorry, RSI make lower high and price make higher high. So this is another example of classical negative divergence. After that, back to negative classical divergence. Price again make a higher high and RSI make lower high. After that, two back to back negative classical divergence. The trend of State Bank of India totally change. Price fall 410 level to 330 level. So this is another example of negative classical divergence. Again, a negative classical divergence. Price make higher high and RSI make same time a lower high. This negative divergence change the trend of State Bank of India. Before this negative classical divergence, State Bank price of State Bank is rise up. So this is a clear uptrend, and after the negative classical divergence, this trend totally change and price come down or sharp fall seen in price of State Bank. So we can say some classical negative divergence can change the trend and some cannot change the trend. So let's see another example, HDFC Bank. So we need some upside move. Let me check it. Price 87.40. Okay. Price make higher high and same time RSI make continuous uptrend change after this negative classical divergence. Let me check some more example. So we need some upside move. Okay, I got it. Price of HDFC Bank make higher high, and we see this level to this level a sharp up move. The level was 1375 to 1610 11 like this, and after that, after this move, after this upside move, we spot a classical negative divergence on chart of HDFC Bank. RSI makes same time lower high, and finally this upside move end and trend change, price will come down. Price come down, not only come down, sharply come down from 1600 to this level around 1375. So all negative classical divergences cannot change the trend. Someone can change the trend or someone cannot change the trend. Now question is, which one can change the trend and which one cannot? This is big question, but here I not discuss about it. After learning all aspect of divergence, I will share my view. Which one can change the trend and which one cannot change the trend. So let me show more some example. Let me change the script. This time Axis Bank of India, and we need some up move, upside move. I spot a classical negative divergence. Price make higher high. Sorry, RSI make lower high, and this divergence help to price come down. And this time the main trend, this is uptrend, not change totally. After come down from this point to this point, again price rise up, and after that price fall. More example for classical negative divergence. Axis Bank, some upside move we need. So finally I get another example, 70 442280. No, this is not a valid classical negative divergence. This point to this point, price make higher high, and same time RSI make lower high. So this is a valid negative classical divergence. So guys, we already seen multiple example of RSI negative classic divergence. Finally, conclusion of positive and negative classical divergence is if you spot a positive or negative classical divergence on chart, and if you carry on any type of buy or sell position, keep yourself on alert mode. Anytime trend will be changed or price movement will be pause for some time. On my next video, I come with RSI hidden divergence. So keep learning, keep practice, and obviously don't forget to like, share and subscribe.